Most people assume that buying a used car means getting a bargain. In reality, the wrong used car can become a financial burden that haunts you for years. After 15 years in repair bays, service desks, and real-world ownership cases, I have seen buyers make the same mistakes again and again, trusting reputation, ignoring warning signs, and paying for others' regrets. Right now in 2026, the used market is flooded with vehicles that look affordable on the sticker, but are expensive in reality. Between fragile technology, costly parts, hidden failures, and poor long-term reliability, some cars will drain your wallet faster than you can say rebuilt title. Stay with me until the end, because the last car on this list is one that even seasoned buyers overlook until it fails them spectacularly. If you want experience-based guidance instead of sales pitches, subscribe to Car Care Nest. These are the 10 worst used cars you should never buy in 2026. Number 10. Range Rover, 2005-2015. Luxury it may be, but longevity it is not. I have seen early Range Rovers enter the shop with electrical gremlins, air suspension failures, and cooling system problems that cost more than the car is worth. The complexity of these vehicles, computers controlling suspension, climate, seats, and drivetrain, means plenty of failure points. Owners misunderstand the brand Prestige as a guarantee of durability, but Prestige does not fix wiring harnesses or cracked manifolds. Replacement parts are costly, and specialized labor adds up quickly. On paper, it feels like an attainable luxury. In practice, it feels like a cash drain. These cars look tempting under $10,000, but their reality is expensive maintenance bills and unpredictable reliability that leave buyers wishing they walked away. And this next one quickly becomes a headache. Number 9. BMW 3 Series, E90 2005 to 2011. BMW built a reputation for sporty driving, but those same features are the reason these cars fail early and often. High-pressure fuel pumps, electronic throttle bodies, timing chain issues, and oil leaks are common by 100,000 miles. The engines and transmissions require premium fuel and precise maintenance. Skip either and problems accelerate rapidly. Buyers misunderstand sporty handling as a sign of quality. In reality, complexity equals cost here. Independent shops can help, but even then, parts are expensive and labor is labor-intensive. What seemed like a bargain quickly becomes a series of bills. In the used market, these cars are a trap unless you enjoy paying for surprises. Now this one proves that SUV does not mean reliable. Number 8. Jeep Cherokee, 2014 to 2021. The Jeep Cherokee has a modern look, but it brings modern problems. The 9-speed automatic transmission is notorious for failures that show up early and without warning. I have seen these cars come in with jerky shifting, overheating, and electrical anomalies, and the repair costs are steep. Buyers misunderstand rugged styling as proof of capability and durability. In reality, the off-road promises mean little when the drivetrain can't reliably handle everyday use. Parts scarcity and coating issues make repairs slow and expensive. This is an SUV where appearance and marketing overshadow real reliability. And this next one reinforces why turbo doesn't equal strong. Number 7. Mini Cooper, 2007 to 2013. Fun to drive in a showroom, expensive to own in real life. The Mini Cooper's engines and transmissions demand premium fuel, precise maintenance, and careful attention. Skip any of that and you quickly encounter high repair bills, especially with the timing chain and turbocharger systems. Buyers misunderstand the playful personality for mechanical strength. What sells as charm becomes a money pit when the plastic components and engine internals wear early. Independent shops can support Mini owners, but parts costs and labor hours quickly stack up, under $10,000. It will cost you more than you think. Now this next one surprises people because it looks dependable. Number 6. Ford Focus, 2012-2018. On paper it seems sensible. Compact size, familiar brand, and affordable price. But the reality is unsettling. Dual-clutch automatic transmissions, especially in earlier models, are failure magnets. Clutch packs wear prematurely, mechatronics units fail without warning, and replacement costs often exceed the car's value. I have seen Focus owners pay more to fix these transmissions than the car is worth. Buyers misunderstand familiarity with reliability. A familiar brand does not guarantee a solid automatic transmission design unless this car is equipped with a traditional manual gearbox and has documented maintenance. It is one of the worst used buys you can make. Now this one tells you to beware of too good to be true. Number 5. Chevrolet Cruze, 2016-2019. Unfortunately, modern, efficient, and cheap often come with reliability compromises. The Cruze is plagued by electrical issues, turbo failures, and coolant leaks that show up early in ownership. I have seen these cars come in with check engine lights that mask deeper problems. Buyers misunderstand the low purchase price as value. In reality, the cost of diagnosing and fixing hidden issues adds up fast. Parts are not as plentiful as older domestic models, and the turbocharged engines demand careful maintenance. For a cheap used car, this one still costs too much in stress and bills. And this next one proves that larger does not always mean stronger. Number 4. Nissan Pathfinder, 2013-2020. The Pathfinder was once a rugged family SUV. The newer models, however, move toward complexity over capability. CVT transmissions, notorious for overheating and belt wear, are the main problem here. I have seen these transmissions fail at relatively low mileage, and replacement costs are significant. Buyers misunderstand reputation from earlier generations as an indicator of current reliability. In reality, the CVT design here sacrifices long-term durability for marketing claims of efficiency. Combined with electronics that fail sooner than expected, this SUV becomes a liability rather than an asset. Now this next one goes beyond mild inconvenience. Number 3. Dodge Challenger Charger, 2011-2018. Yes, these cars are powerful and exciting. They are also heavy, stressed, and expensive to maintain. The large Hemi engines are not fragile by default, but they demand premium fuel, careful maintenance, and expensive parts. Combine that with transmissions that can be sensitive to neglect and suspension systems that wear unevenly, and you have a car that makes great headlines but terrible financial sense in the used market. Buyers misunderstand power for strength. Raw power does not protect you from expensive repairs. If you want a muscle car, budget for high ongoing costs. These are not for the faint wallet. And this next one proves that reliability problems hide behind average service records. Number 2. Volkswagen Jetta, 2015-2021. Another European brand with more complexity than durability. Turbocharged engines here are sensitive to maintenance, and when failures occur, they tend to be expensive. Timing chain tensioners, oil pump issues, and electronic module failures are common. Buyers misunderstand solid-sounding service records. In many cases, those records conceal deferred maintenance. When a major failure arrives, and it often does, repair costs overshadow the purchase price by a wide margin. Parts are not as cheap as domestic alternatives, and labor costs are higher. This is one used car you should avoid unless you want constant surprises. And finally, the worst used car you can buy in 2026. Number 1. Nissan Altima, 2013-2018. I put the Altima at the top because this is the car I see fail early and often with costly consequences. CVT transmissions here are the most problematic component in any modern used car segment. These units overheat, slip, and cause cascading failures that require full replacement at significant cost. The engines, while efficient, do not compensate for the financial toll of repeated drivetrain repairs. Buyers misunderstand fuel economy figures as value, ignoring the weak link in the transmission. You might find cheap examples on the lot, but that cheap price masks the risk of a major bill you are likely to regret. In my shop, Altimas in this range are among the most common and costly failures. The painful truth is this: a low purchase price does not protect you from high ownership costs. I have seen buyers enthusiastically drive away proud of their deal, only to learn the real cost months later in the shop. Reliability is not created by affordability. It is earned through design, engineering restraint, and real-world durability, not headlines or sales pitches. If you want more honest guidance on avoiding bad used cars, subscribe to Car Care Nest and watch the related videos on this channel. Remember this: a smart buy today saves you thousands tomorrow. Choose wisely.